guys, iOS 11.3 Beta 3 dropped today, and although it's not as big as the last two updates, there's still a considerable amount of changes I'd like to talk to you about. Namely those small annoyances that living with iOS 11.3 Beta 2 have shown me Apple has patched in this new release. So let's talk about what's new, what's changed, and everything else in between. So first off, the support for the iPod Touch 6th generation has returned in 11.3 Beta 3. It's still unknown why Apple paused it, but it's back. And iOS 11.3 Beta 3 will no longer attempt to connect two HomePods using the stereo function as it did before. It kind of confused me because it didn't work properly, but the setup menu is still there, so it's unknown as whether or not this will push back that support further, but it's no longer available in the setup. And AirPlay 2 support has been removed from 11.3 Beta 3, so it's unknown whether that means that this feature is going to be pushed back later, but multi-room support is no longer available inside of iOS 11.3 at the moment. And this is something I could possibly be wrong about, but when jumping into the App Store in iMessage, I was greeted with this privacy splash screen, which we saw in many other areas. I just have never seen it before in the Messages App Store, so that might be new. Now in the previous beta, when you tried to delete a message thread, this is the notification you would get, a mislabeled placeholder. Now that's been fixed and actually comes with the correct labeling saying, would you like to delete this conversation? So the most infuriating thing about 11.3 Beta 2 has been fixed, pausing of music when switching between different music applications. So when you jump into another one and you were connected to something over Bluetooth, it would pause audio. I can't seem to recreate it right now for some reason, but it was annoying, and that's been fixed in Beta 3. So previously inside of the music widget in Control Center, when you were connected to AirPods, you got this bar on the bottom. When you removed it, this is what happened. You got a bar on your iPhone. So it was a bit confusing why there were volume bars for devices that you can adjust the volume down here for. Now in iOS 11.3 Beta 3, that's been rectified. So that bar is no longer available and it switches how it normally should. And previously in Beta 2, for some reason, the checking for update text in the software update page was off-center. Now that has been recentered and optimized in Beta 3. And actually a very convenient time saver when actually using the power and volume down to turn your device off. When you go to the screen on both devices, now there's different behavior when you actually click cancel to exit it. So this is what happens. This one will take you to the lock screen and stay there. This one will take you to the lock screen and actually bring up the passcode screen for easier entry, which is very convenient. All right, so that's it for iOS 11.3 Beta 3, but there are still changes that I missed in the last two betas I'd like to cover with you. In the App Store, within certain applications that have subscriptions, if you go down, you can actually see they are more prominently displayed in the App Store. And since iOS 11.3 Beta 2, there has been a new interface for the actual text-to-speech recognition page. It looks a lot cleaner and overall blends better with the background. And within the Control Center, you can see that this streaming icon over here is back. It was originally removed in Beta 1, so it's great to see it coming back. And using the Apple TV remote, there's a new text entry screen here. As you can see, a little bit cleaner. One that I never showed you guys, there is a new privacy splash screen for the iTunes Store as well, and one for the TV app. And iCloud Family Sharing now allows you to use a 50 gigabyte plan. Before, it used to be only 200 gigabytes, so now you can use the smallest plan with the rest of your family. So those are the features found in Beta 3 and older versions of iOS 11.3. Now for performance. So I've actually been running iOS 11.3 Beta 2 on my personal device since it came out, so about 2 weeks now. And I gotta say that it is awesome. I will not go back to 11.2.6, but the battery life did get worse. Overall, the fluidity, the stability, it's been pretty dang good, aside from the music bug, which when switching from Apple Music to SoundCloud or other apps would just cut out. That was super annoying. So since that's been fixed, this is going to be an awesome firmware, I believe. Hopefully the battery life does get better in this firmware, but speed-wise, it has been fantastic. So if you guys want to run it on your devices, I would almost recommend it, as long as you're willing to live with the quirks of a beta, of course. Here's iOS 11.3 Beta 3 and iOS 11.2.6. Pretty much no difference there. So overall, guys, say well worth updating from Beta 2, no reason not to. Some great new features, or mostly optimizations, and definitely probably some performance boosts under the surface. Thanks for watching, guys. That's iOS 11.3 Beta 3. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.